Hi, my name is Brittany Heflin, and I played Jo March in Curtain and Lights Theater production of Little Women. I just want to say that I am so grateful for Curtain and Lights Theater Company. The theater company that I worked with at one time, they moved away, and so I had to do without for a while. Now keep in mind, I have acted for well over 10 years, so that gap of not having a theater group to work with was tough, very tough. So, about 6 months ago, or a few months ago, I was reunited with my former acting buddy from way back in the day, Heather Anderson, and she is the founder of Curtain and Lights Theater Company. I heard about her audition for Little Women, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give this a try. So, I went to the audition, and keep in mind, let me go on and interject this, that acting is my passion. I love it. I really feel like it's God's special gift to me, and I want to be able to bless others with it and to share it with everyone. So, with that being said, when I was reunited with Heather and I found out about Little Women, I thought I would definitely audition for it. I got ready to go to the audition, and even though we're not going to tell Heather this, I was nervous. I was really nervous. And so I walked in there, and I knew I was going to be a little rusty, and I thought I was way out of practice because it had been so long since I've touched a script that I got ready, and I walked in there, and I was just going to wing it. Well, I walked in those doors, and I picked up the script and started to audition, and it all just came flooding back to me. The natural emotion, the being dramatic part was easy. Of course, apparently that didn't get rusty. But just the theater body language, projection, it all came back. And it was like I never missed a beat with it. And so I found out a few days later that I was going to play Jo March in the show. And I was ecstatic. I was pumped. First show back, let's dive into this thing right. And to play a role that I had so much in common with, that was like actually the first role that I got to play that I really related to that character. And so I loved it. And the first rehearsal came around. And, of course I had the thoughts of, am I going to bring what this character really needs? Am I going to bring that to the table? Am I going to be believable? Am I going to, just all of that started surfacing again. And I walked into the rehearsal, and everyone was it was so encouraging. Working with Heather and her family and the cast members, it was such a confidence booster for me. And so I was able to jump in there, and they told me what I could do to improve. They told me it was great or whatever. My confidence level shot up like 10 levels because of all of this. And I will say that role and that whole production, I was so close with the cast. It was hard. When it was over, it was hard to leave my sisters from the 1800s. And it's been a while since I've seen them. But, we bonded so well. And I was so into that role that when it was all over and I had to put away the props, it felt like I was putting away a part of me. And it was sad. I admit, when I bagged the wig up, I lost it. But, all that being said, Curtain and Lights it's such a blessing, and I'm so glad to be a part of it, because not only now can I do what I love, but I know that it's going for a good cause. It's going to help bless others, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm so glad that I'm a part of it, and I cannot wait to see what Curtain and Lights has in store for next year.